7 hooks to make your sales stories unforgettable. Hey everybody, Jim Edwards here, and I want to share with you 7 of the best ways to make your sales story instantly stand out in people's minds and get them to hang on your every word. So let's take a look. So the first one is basically to talk about a moment that changed your life. And typically when you had to make a choice, it's the fork in the road. Now, I think of one when I was getting ready to fail my last exam in college. I was tempted to cheat, but I made the choice not to. And as a result, I'm here with you today. So the second way is to create a feeling of mystery. So you can use a thing out of the Halloween with Jason with the dang Halloween mask, but any type of mystery, a person of mystery appearing out of nowhere, a mentor who appears, so it doesn't have to be somebody evil. The third way that you can do that is to use an unusual setting. So one of the ones that I use on a regular basis is the trailer park. And the reason for that is because most people have not lived in a trailer park. So when I talk about when I lived in a trailer with a leaky roof and a bad electrical system, that sets the stage for, oh my gosh, what the heck happened? And that leads right into the next one, which is to introduce something scary right away in the hook in your story. So something scary right away might be a knock on the door in the middle of the night. Let me tell you about the time at 2 o'clock in the morning, there was pounding on my front door in my trailer. I went to the door and a sheriff's deputy was standing there. Now, somebody down the street had been killed, but that didn't have anything to do with me. They were canvassing the neighborhood. But that definitely is a hook that makes you pay attention. So, next one would be to just plain make your character likable. If you make your character likable, if you make your character humble, if you make your character kind of, oh gee, oh shucks, somebody that's overcoming a whole lot of resistance and still remaining true to themselves and their their values and their morals and stuff, that can really stand out for people. Another thing that you can do is to introduce gut-wrenching conflict immediately. One of the most impactful stories I have ever told, where I hooked 5,000 people and held them in the palm of my hands, began with a 3-letter word: war. And that's when I told the story about my son-in-law getting hit by an IED in Iraq. And finally, the last way is to introduce an enemy, somebody who is just bad, someone who doesn't like you, or someone who has betrayed you, or someone who has done you wrong, and using them at the beginning of the hook. So let me tell you a story about the time I lost my best friend, went bankrupt, and nearly died from a heart condition, all in less than 6 months. True story. So those are 7 ways to hook people. Begin with a decision, begin with a feeling of mystery, use an unusual setting, have some sort of an event or something scary that happens, make your character likable and relatable, introduce gut-wrenching conflict right at the beginning, or have a person who doesn't like you or has betrayed you. By the way, if you want to learn how to take these and turn them into amazing sales stories that can 2x, 5x, even 10x your sales in an afternoon, I'm doing a brand new free masterclass that you can attend live. Go to salesstorymasterclass.com and I'll see you on the masterclass. You'll be able to spend an entire afternoon with me live teaching you how to use stories